I'm Yoshi, aka Jurassic Fanatic, and look what I finally found on store shelves. I found Battle Armor Skeletor and Battle Armor He-Man. Woo! If you haven't done so already, I have a toy hunt video where I found these. Finding these at my local Target was the first time I've ever seen the deluxe figure peg ever have anything on it. I was a bit in shock, so that was crazy. But Battle Armor He-Man was the only one on the peg, and then I found Battle Armor Skeletor just sitting on the shelf in the general proximity. So without further ado, let's unbox. Actually, before I do so, we should take a look at the packaging. Both of these say new for 21, and honestly, it's been so long without me finding these that I forgot if these were originally released with the other figures. I thought these were a little older. These are deluxe figures, and I like how the deluxe figures have the illustration of the character on the front of the package. Look at Battle Armor He-Man. His illustration looks so much better than his actual action figure. And here's what the front looks like. Masters of the Universe, Battle Armor He-Man, most powerful armor in the universe. Interesting, considering like it takes some beating, so much for most powerful armor in the universe. Here's what Skeletor's looks like. Battle Armor Skeletor, protection powered by evil magic. Okay, interesting. Here's Skeletor. He's looking into the distance for some reason. He's not looking straight forward. This is the accessories that both of them come with. And yeah, He-Man has his vintage head, which is good because this one, yikes. Here is what the back of the boxes look like. Here we have Skeletor's illustration. It says Skeletor conjured his own battle armor within the darkest depths of Snake Mountain. Imagine if I could read. The image, and we have a Baseman and Evelyn, and illustrations showing the action feature. And then here is the cross cell. I can finally say I have everything on the cross cell. Thank God. And then here is He-Man's card back. It says, He-Man storms into battle, protected by the mighty battle armor that was crafted by Man-at-Arms. Here's He-Man being attacked by Merman, and here is Man-at-Arms holding his club like a baseball bat, okay? And then here is the illustrations of how the battle armor works, and once again, this is the same cross-cell as Skeletor's. Interesting to note that these illustrations show the battle armor part as how they would look on the vintage figures, where they go completely across the chest. Unlike how these actual action figures look, where they are smaller, which is due to the arms being inserted on the sides. From other people's reviews, I know that the arms don't even come out, so this makes no sense to me, and I will rant about that later. I wasn't even recording. Okay, how much was I not recording? Okay, well now we have to do that again. I was just commenting on how clean of a cut I did, because this looks amazing. Battle Armor Skeletor out of the box, and his power sword is still stuck in here, so we will get that situated. Apparently Skeletor came in two, because when I took him out of this plastic thing, his body is separated, so that's exciting. Real quick, look at these ball joints, okay? Because I wanted to look at the arms and how they couldn't come out, and these ball joints are huge compared to the other figures, which I'll show you later. Here is Skeletor out of the box. He comes with the Battle Armor Reborn comic, which Clamp Champ comes with too. And he has the shield, Havoc Staff, the closed hand, what is this? He comes with the shield, Havoc Staff, closed hand, and then an extra head, which is supposedly the vintage head, or is this one the vintage head? They both have closed mouths, but neither of these look like the vintage head at all, so it's kind of annoying. So he technically doesn't have a vintage head at all. And he comes with a half sword, still no full sword, which is annoying, but hey, you get another half sword. He comes with this instruction manual that tells what parts are removable. Look at the arms aren't removable. Annoying. I almost want to take it apart anyway and just see what the shenanigans are all about. And then on the back, it shows that you can put the flame burst on the top of the sword, which is interesting because it comes with He-Man and not Skeletor, but it does show how the two swords can be put together to form a full power sword and how the burst still works with the two swords put together. Let's do my awkward camera angle again because that was spicy and exciting. So let's do that again. Can I get a smooth cut on camera or does it have to be off camera? Well, that was not as clean as Skeletor's. Very messy. Did not work in my favor. But here we have things out of the box. His power sword and his head is still stuck in here. That was a struggle. Finally got it out. I had to do a lot of extra work to get it cut out of there because it was really stuck. Besides this horrendous head sculpt, I hate how you can see where the joint cut is on the top of the arms. What the heck happened? This is horrendous. You can see that here too. Yes, see? That looks bad. I think that's literally the reason why they did the angled arms, and I'm assuming these aren't even angled. Anyway, here is what he looks like out of the box. He comes with the vintage style head, this flame burst, battle axe, and a half power sword, and then an extra hand, and then also comes with battle armor reborn gimmick, and then this instruction manual, just like Skeletor. Oh, he looks terrible. And then it has the same thing on the back. First impressions, Skeletor looks so much better. At least he looks aesthetically pleasing. I think his battle armor part doesn't look as bad because of this extra sculpt work here. It makes it look more balanced than this. This is too plain, looks too small in the middle, and I don't know what the heck is with this face sculpt. Apparently there is a boot variant, so this is the one that's not painted, but apparently some of them have painted straps on the boot, but this one doesn't. And yeah, here's what they look like. I already touched on, I don't like how you can see the above the arms, you can see the joints, it looks really bad. Here's what the back looks like. Skeletor has more sculpt work. Both of them have sword holders though, so that's cool. You can put the power sword or the axe in the back of the armor, and they just look kind of naked from the back. At least you don't have to see He-Man's face from the back, so that's a plus. Did my hair get in the way? Oh my god. I don't know if this is on all the way, but it didn't even snap, and it was a struggle to get on. It doesn't look like it's on all the way. There's not much of a difference. This was a lot easier to change out. I don't know why he has this white speck right there. I don't know if that's just like extra paint. What is that? It's like almost from his teeth, but this looks significantly better. It makes this look, it makes the rating of this figure go from like a 5 out of 10 to at least a 7 out of 10. Looks a lot more decent. Wow. Well, oh no, it's vertical. Okay, we're good. Okay, so here's how the battle armor action feature works. It's kind of cool, kind of not, I guess. You just click it. There we go. And then when you click it, there's a slash mark. Click it again, 2 slash marks. You gotta do it with 2 hands, and preferably with not long nails because this is very painful. There we go. Okay, and then here's how this one. Ooh, that one's nicer. That one worked more smoothly. Okay. And then you go like this. Like that. Here is the burst effect on the sword. Very wild. Very translucent. Here it is on a full power sword. The burst effect is not too heavy for him to hold. And then here is what the sword looks like being stored on the back. And I'm sure we can do the same here. So we move this. Don't fall. And then we can put this here. There we go. See, it works both ways. Here they are next to their original counterparts. I can tell the purple on regular Skeletor is much brighter and vibrant than this battle armor purple. It's slightly darker. This battle armor purple might actually work better with Keldor's purple. I have not opened Keldor yet, so I'm just guessing. And then here is He-Man. Yeah, this He-Man looks much better. I'm sure the ultimate He-Man would just be with this head. Wow, he looks so good. So much better. This one, I don't mind though. Like, this head isn't that bad. It's just the battle armor head that is disgusting, but this one I can live with. But this looks great. Looks great. And then if I pop this head on, what the heck was that sound? Looks pretty all right. This He-Man has a problem with the joints showing at the top too, but nowhere near as bad as this. I don't know what the heck happened here. This is what I'm talking about with the different size ball joint. What is happening? Why was this choice made? This ball joint here is gigantic. The cut is way too big. Next to this is more of a rectangular cut. Do you see the difference? Why was this choice made? I don't understand this. I do not understand. Like, I feel like taking this apart, even though you're not supposed to. We're just gonna see why the heck this is meant to be. And it makes the arm mobility slightly worse too. Okay, am I just big dumb, or does Skeletor's finned arms not even allow him to hold this properly? I think I talked about everything I need to say. All right, I will give Skeletor a rating of 9 out of 10 because I don't mind the face sculpt. I don't mind the way this looks, and it works for the main part. The only downfall seemed to be that the shield cannot be held properly, and I'm sure the second head issue of not fully going on can be easily fixed. As for He-Man, yikes. This here definitely makes the rating go down a lot. Okay, this is probably like a 6 out of 10 because of these arms, which also Skeletor suffers from the arm problem too. I don't like the way this armor looks. It looks a bit plain, and the fact that this is the head that is originally on the body is horrible. The action feature works very well though, so he's got that going for him. I just noticed his eyes are also so in shock too here, and it's kind of funny because he has no whites in his eyes, so it looks really weird. That's all I have to say. So hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, like, comment what you think, and subscribe. And I will post another video at some point. Bye-bye. Just like separated into two.